Good evening or good morning, Ms. Nokita. Today I'll be showing you of how I was able to retrieve my data from Data World. What I first did was I went into Google and I typed out Data World, which we can see here, and I went to the first website that it gave me. Once I was able to log into Data World, I signed into my account that I've made, which has taken me straight into the home page. By searching all the different datas, I ended up with my Winter Olympic medals, my toughest sports, and the world highest paid athletes. Once I went into the Winter Olympics, I viewed my data, varying all the way from 1924 all the way to 2014. I struggled to open it directly into Excel because it would take me through a lot of processes which didn't work, which the easiest way I would do is download the data, and once I've downloaded the data, I would directly go into Excel by clicking the downloaded folder. The same would go for my other two data sheets. For my toughest sports, I would go into my toughest sports, see the data I wished for, and I would download it. And last but not least, for the world's highest paid athletes, I went for the world's highest paid athletes in 2023 for the latest fixtures. And this gave me the top 50 highest paid athletes in the world for 2023. And once again, I couldn't open directly into Excel, so I downloaded the folder of the Excel spreadsheets, and once it was downloaded, went into my files and opened it to go directly into my Excel. Once I have downloaded my data and imported it into Excel, here we have the highest paid athletes for 2023. I kept the column that keeps the names, the type of sport, the total earnings, the earnings on the field and off the field. Once I was done, I then made a numerical data and adjusted and inputted all the names of the sports that were listed in the top 50 in 2023. What I did then was I went to the sports column and I selected it and arranged them from A to Z so that it would give me all the sports from alphabetical order. Once I have inputted and typed in all the sports that were available in the top 50 of 2023, I then counted how many athletes were in each sport. Once I had each number in the category, I then calculated the mean, mode, and medium. And the way I did that was I went into a block, I typed in equal sign, and to calculate the mean, you would type in average. And once you have average, you would open brackets, and you would then select your column that you wish to have. And once you have selected it, you close your brackets and push equal sign, and that's how you get your answer of 6.25. Then for mode, you would do the exact same. Just now you push equal sign and you would type in mode full stop MULT, and once again open brackets and select the exact same column that you wished for. Once you have selected your column, you would then close brackets and equal sign, and that's how you get your answer for 2. Now for medium, all you would do was push equal sign, spell out median, open brackets, and then select the column you wish to choose. Once you have selected your column, close brackets, enter, and that's how you get your answer for 4. Once I have my mean, mode, and medium, the next step I would go to is making a bar graph, a pie chart, and a line graph. The way I was able to get these values was I would highlight my values as well as the type of sport, and once I've selected what I wished for, I would go to insert, and here you can see we have our line, our bar graph, line graph, and our pie charts here. And what you would do is you go and click in. You have various choices, but I went with 2D. And once I had 2D, I would select it and I would get my information. Once I add my information, I can add in my x-axis and y-axis by going to quick layout and selecting quick layout, and I have various options here, but to get my y-axis and x-axis, I will go to table 9, which will give me my x-axis and y-axis, where I can label the y-axis as the amount of players, as well as my x-axis as the types of sports that were available. The same for pie charts. I would select my values, go to insert, go to my pie charts, and select the chart that I would wish for. Select your values, go to pie, and you have your values. Once I had all my values down for my bar graph, pie charts, and my line graph, I then gave out information based on what I have received from the lowest to the highest. And for the pie charts, I explained which was the lowest percentage, which was obviously the lowest percentage was the baseball, and your highest percentage was the basketball. And for the line graph, I did the exact same, explaining from the lowest sport with the least amount of athletes in the top 50 for 2023, all the way to my top athletes, which had 15 athletes for basketball. And to change different colors, what you would do is you would select your table, you would highlight. Once you have highlighted it, you can go to home, and here you got your format as a table, and you can select the various different colors that you wish for. The same goes for this table over here for your numerical data. All you do is highlight the whole column, go to home, format as a table, and here you have various options to make it colorful. Last but not least, I had to make a poll, and the way I made a poll was going into Google Forms. And what I will do is type in form, which will take me to Google Forms, and I've already signed in, which will take me directly to the home page. And what I would do is I would open up a blank form, and once I have opened my blank form, I would put in my title, and my title would be the heading of the assignment. And once I was able to put in my heading, I could label all various types of questions. And once I had my questions down, I could type in all the different answers I wished for. I could either use multiple choice, checkbox, paragraphs, short paragraphs, but I mainly use multiple choice and paragraphs. And once I had my different options, I would click enter so I could get more multiple choices. Or if I wish to have a paragraph, I would just select paragraph, and I could type my question, and the viewer will leave a response.